Hi YouTube, this is Ross with a video on how to change the cartridge in a Zucchetti basin mixer. Now this is what you'll need. You'll need the proprietary Zucchetti tool, which is that brass thing there, a Phillips screwdriver and an adjustable wrench and a 2.5mm Allen key. Now place the Allen key in the back of the tap here. There's a little slot there where you can undo the little rub screw that holds the top of the tap on. Yeah, and be a good idea to block the sink before you do this as well. So once you see how this comes apart, it's just a regular hex bottom on the tap on the bottom of the leaf there. Grabbing the grub screw out. On top of the lever itself is an adapter that's made out of plastic, and that just comes off with a Phillips screwdriver. Once you see how this comes apart, it'll be much easier for you to do, but it's pretty hard to do blind without knowing this ahead of time. Now this little shoulder here just pulls out, so it just comes loose, and then you'll need that proprietary Zucchetti tool, which I got from the same place that I bought the cartridges. I'm using a 12-inch wrench here, adjustable wrench, to undo this. So just a couple of turns will loosens enough, and then you'll be able to loosen it by hand from here on out. Gives you enough leverage. So undo the top of this, and this part here, when it comes out, will expose the cartridge itself, which you now see exposed there, and that simply pulls out. There's a couple of things about the cartridge, so you'll see on the new one here, the replacement one I'm grabbing out, there's a couple of areas there that are proud, so they've got to line up down inside the spout part here. When you look down, you'll be able to see it. So as you fit this in, you kind of move it left and right a little bit, and then at some stage there it will click down. There it goes, click down into position. That's when the little parts that are proud are in the right place. Now there's other bits here get a bit grubby, so they're going to need to be cleaned up. I use the water that's residual water that's inside the tap itself to do this, because of course you've turned the tap water off at the mains before you start. Maybe I should have mentioned that earlier. And reassembly is just the reverse of what we did to take it all apart. There's some tips here when doing this. So again, using that Zucchetti tool, you can get it pretty tight just by hand, and just finish off the last bit with the wrench. Doesn't need to be terribly tight, just do that till it feels like it's nice and firm. Grab that tool out of there again, start putting your shoulder on. You see that little gap at the back? Put that facing the rear, because that's where your Allen key reaches through. So the Allen key is a 2.5mm Allen key. Put the shoulder back on, you'll notice that there's a little hole in it where the grub screw goes. That goes to the flat side of the lever down there. Tighten that part up. Now what you'll need to do, if your cartridges are like mine, they sort of come set to the hot position. So put the lever on, bring that to the front so that it's aligned with that hole in the back of the shoulder. Put the grub screw in, just a certain amount, and I like to leave the Allen key in there, because it makes it much easier to have to relocate try and fiddle around and find that little hole in the grub screw. Once that tap's in position, do the Allen key up. Again, just sort of finger tight, just so it feels like it's right, and there you go, all done.